Welcome back. Second half. Rugby on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Cottesloe took the lead in on the half.
Takes 3 to bring him down. Danger once those legs get pumping. Oh, almost between the legs there, Sifa. Lost forward in the contest there. Just a little bit of a messy ruck.
Thanks, Tyler.
We're going to see the first scrum of the second half. Beautiful view right in front of us. Been quite neutral in the scrum so far. I believe just the 1 scrum penalty in the first half. 3 goal down. So we'll see how this one goes, faring into the second half of this fantastic flash of rugby here this afternoon. Conditions still immaculate. Wind has stayed away completely. Engaged on both sides here. 18 and 1 both in together. Reset.
Good scrums in the first half.
Yeah, don't want to. I think they're just trying to feel each other out.
Yeah.
Try to get a cheeky penalty each way, both of them there. Dawson taking on Fadiatoa. Much better setup this time. Good hit. The shove comes from both sides. Cott win the initial battle. They get the march on. Ball available. Comes out. They wanted to keep going, but it just popped out of Tobias Hoskins' legs. Camara, centre field. Gets brought down. Now turnover's going to come. Sifa's all over the ball. Penalty comes. Davida Sifa. Straight over the ball. Tap and go. Soak straight up the centre of the field. Needs support arriving. Don't want the penalty straight back the other way. Good Grohl off the ball. Messy old ruck. No, he was all rights to it. And straight back the other way. Penalty for the exact same thing. And Strang trying to rip the ball off Phillips.
Get back. Blue. Don't chase it.
Oh, Nicker wanted to say something there, but you heard him and just held himself. Really well done there, Scott Nickel, to keep himself under wraps. It's funny when he blows up the little man. Strang tries to go up the hill. Soaks try to punch it back in. I think he's done so, but it's lost forward. Well, hold on. Why is that not play on? Oh, it should be play on.
Forward.
Yeah, Cottesloe bench here, Nick, were just saying, go, go, go. They thought he was out. They thought that was play on.
Yeah, I agree with the decision. Lost forward, but then it's lost forward advantage there to Cottesloe. Oh, a little bit of a brain fade out there, but that's okay. Maybe it was touched by someone over there.
Cottesloe aren't overly disappointed by it. There's a small chat being had.
Yeah.
It's not like they're devastated.
More a coffee room break than anything.
Yes.
And a sub coming on here for Associates. Number 16, we'll try to find out who it is for you. Could be Mussy Baker. Believe it would be as well.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Another solid scrum. Cottesloe now once again with the push. It's down on the far side. Penalty advantage. It's 3 down straight again. Jaden Lynch struggling if he's still out on the field. Yeah, and he's getting. Yeah, he's copped a little bit of tussles there from Moe. So penalty advantage still here. Fadiatoa up to the line sharply. Oh, this game's about to get out of control. There's a bit of a scuffle in back play. Handbags there. Sunderland hasn't seen it so far, but gee, this game is about to bust open if you sense anything here. Smart thing to do would be to have a bit of time off here.
It's just a bit of a...
Yeah, calls coming in from
bubbling.
Tyler.
Yeah. Hasn't gone past Tyler. She's seen it.
No, I think she's calling a separate penalty. Actually, I thought she was saying, let's stop the foul play. Yeah. Plenty of time has been taken here.
And he's going for the points.
Good boys. I mean, it's just what you got to be doing at this level if you want to win games and be the top team in the competition.
This wind's just picked up too, so it'll be ideally just about straight in front, slight angle.
Yeah, He's just outside the left upright by the looks of it from our angle. The winds should be way less than he's used to practicing with as well,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
he should be okay. Meredith is lining it up though. And I would not be surprised if the first hit after this
Is a
penalty
large
attempt, oh, it's going to get big. It's the Battle of Broome Street after all. That's why the fans are here to see it. It's why you're tuning in at home. Benjamin Meredith to add the extra 3. Looks good inside though.
22.
22 dropout. Score remains 13-12 in favour of Cottesloe. Slow to get the ball back. It's in the sea of cars up on the other hill there. Slowly finding its way in goal. And the ball could taken off with it. And now, through the hands, up to the 22. Let's get ourselves underway. Lalaga looks like he's shaping long.
Oh,
Charge down. Lalaga recovers, gives it off. Ooh, big forward lentil shaped up to kick. Wise not to. Ingram.
he's been good so far, Ingram. Oh, he's done well again there.
Yeah, he saw there wasn't much happening on the outside, so just bought himself a bit of time. And now Lalaga's getting released on the far right-hand side. Can give it out once again. Does so nicely. Jacobson to the line. Gave his hands off once again. Elliott to ground. 45 out. That was a good gain for them. Phillips fakes, darts himself, tries to get the ball free. Almost turnovers both ways here. Who wants the ball? Associates have even back on it.
Offside.
Accidental offside. Penalty to Cop.
Just needed to get more on it there,
Kick
Cottesloe.
forward. Offside.
And they come away with the ball and a penalty.
Yep.
That's all right.
Oh.
Inside the 22.
Goal.
Another sub coming for Associates.
Goal three.
Looking to get
Sub.
these fresh legs on. It'll be Jaden Lynch off, who's fought well after his nosebleeds.
Just hold
He's a real fighter.
Hold him.
Deserves a bit of a spell. You can just see the blood there on his jumper.
Time's on.
And it'll be Siosifo Amon to come on for him, who has been a starting prop for them this year already. He is quite a quality replacement to bring on. Good maul set up by Cottesloe again, a little bit wide, so it's going to be hard to find the power base. Hoskins has popped up in the middle, just absolutely stuck in the middle there, so they have to peel left and they make another maul. But now Associates getting back on him. They need to just hold this one up now, not get too greedy on the push. And they might end up with the ball here shortly if this one goes to ground.
Now.
Ball available though. Cottesloe have done well to keep this one. Counter ruck starts coming. No.
He broke off. He broke off. Gents, he's broken off the maul already, and then he's been tackled. It's gone to ground. It's not coming out. It did.
Yeah, correct call there from the referee. Came out of the maul. So it just is a tackle.
Yep.
And that was a collapse truck if I've ever seen one as well. No chance that was coming out.
I think Reedy's coming on here for Cottesloe as well.
A big Kaiser Reedy.
Kaiser Reedy, yep.
Does normally start for them as well. I think he's had a couple of calf knee injuries as well. So just on managed minutes, I believe.
Yeah, you can just see that heavy strapping on the left calf there, so hopefully doesn't hold him down in this second half.
Oh, I think he's under the instructions of, we'll give you limited minutes, but you're going to absolutely let fire for us.
It out, yep.
So 2 replacement props on. And they're not scrumming against each other. They've put each other on the opposite sides to try wheel this one round.
Benny Harkin coming off that
Crouch.
glorious blonde mullet. Lots going on there.
Heaps of party, not much business. Just have a reset. Fresh props, that's all right. Get your distance set, boys. Want to make sure this is all set, ready to rock.
Crouch. In.
set now. Cottesloe are getting popped up at the front here. Oh, the advantage goes against him. That could have gone either way. Guard diving towards the corner. Cottesloe with ball in hand. Pods out to the right. Decide to pick and go. Still short of the line. Half a metre to go. Need to find the ball, get it free. Pods there. Still short. Associates doing well to hold them up. That's a tackle, got to let go now. Shifting back left, but plenty of Soaks numbers. They're committing a lot to these tackles that they're going to run themselves too ragged. They're going to string their numbers too thin.
Release.
Backs have got to be out of fire soon.
Advantage again.
Penalty advantage offside.
Goal 16. There. On.
Now the backs will go with the fresh advantage. Big backdoor to Meredith. Outside. Bracky one-on-one with Ingram.
Oh.
Gets inside the first. Couldn't beat Vanavire though. Sifa comes in to help. Will come back for the penalty.
You can see Ingram there, half the size of Bracky, and you can tell he knew.
He knew all.
He knew.
And he knows exactly who he is. He goes, I'm taking on the USA Eagle Western Force winger, Marcel Bracky, and I'm Thomas Ingram, 5'10".
Yes.
Having a good game, but this will test me, but he did well.
He did very well under the circumstances.
One standing up in the scrum, another one man slowing the ball down. I'll keep an eye on it. But mate, in this area, no more penalties. Have a word with them.
So
Yeah,
just
time's
having a
up.
chat about the number of penalties in the red zone there.
Have a chat.
Time is off. Still 13 points to 12.
Okay, let's go, yellow. Yeah.
Scrum's the call. They reckon they can get another scrum penalty out of it. I think the last one could have gone either way there as well.
Keep straight.
So we'll see what happens in this scrum. The replacement props on both sides. As I've said, they're both very experienced campaigners up front. So I wouldn't say either team's at fault. Could have been in front a little bit on the push. Big scrum.
Fine.
Free kick closing the gap. Not good enough discipline by Cottesloe.
That's the one who was named. He must.
And penalty
Oh,
back
no,
chat. Fatty
yeah.
Atoa.
You could just tell he'd let something out there right as he turned away, and referee wasn't happy with it.
I mean, it's a pretty simple penalty, the closing
Yeah.
the gap. Well, it's just a free kick.
Yeah.
Now it's a penalty.
Yeah.
Lucky to not get an extra 10 on it as well. And Soaks release the pressure, get 39 out from their own line, and they'll have the ball in hand off the line out. Full line. Back set to crash. Almost a turnover. Jacobson comes away with it in the end. Sorry, Dawson. Inside ball to
that.
Ingram. Well floated. Phillips diving. Lager gets it in behind. One bounce inside the 22. Meredith might look for touch here. Does so. The wind's going to stop it though. The Lager testing ball on the run. Gets it. Fires it on the run. Sowney gives it out. Ingram. Dummies to his brother. Now Phillips. Now wider again still. Lots of ball runners, lots of movement there. No ball to ground. Slow play. Ingram steps into 10. Lalaga, short pop ball. That one was lucky to not be called forward. And now it goes lost forward in the tackle on the second attempt, and now forward again. Scrum down, Cottesloe ball.
Yeah, previously Cottesloe thought they'd seen a forward ball, but when they saw that one, it was quite a clear one. Oh, they kept it a little bit more quieter.
Yeah, that was very, very, very quiet.
It's all right. Came off blue there. Knocked on by blue here.
And I'm not sure why all the drinks are coming out onto the field. I know Phillips is down, but now we've got time off. There we go. So roughly 15 odd minutes into the second half of the Fortescue Premier Grade Clash of the week, the Battle of Broome Street. Still Cottesloe by 1. How have you seen the first 15 minutes play out here?
Yeah, well, it's been topsy and turvy, hasn't it? Obviously, we saw a bit going on with those yellow cards in that first half, but we haven't seen quite that sort of intensity in this second half. I expected to come out. Has been some words of the ref that has cost some Cottesloe players, but look, it's a big game to play out here. It's always is with the Battle of Broome Street and a grand final rematch, and they're just huddling together now just to have a chat about what they can do in the latter stages of this one.
And Lockie Phillips, he does not look happy with himself here. He had a little hobble. He's gone back to ground. I'm not sure who they've got really in halfback reserves. It might have to be Rob Ingram to step in. Doesn't favour it. He's going to get it strapped up, which signals that he's probably going to stay out on the field. But when you look at their bench, no real recognised halfback out there, so they probably need him to stick in for as long as he can. And you definitely want Ingram running onto the ball from 15, not passing it at 9.
He's been fantastic at 15, Ingram. So as you said, that switch up for him has definitely benefited the Soaks here.
I mean, he certainly had a big piece in both those first 2 tries. Created both opportunities.
Yep.
Could have executed both as well.
Absolutely.
Unlucky to not be having a
Still
double.
little bit dirty, yep.
As we wait for Phillips now, just getting the strapping on his leg. Forwards look ready to go. That's a shock. They want to see some more rugby.
And so Phillips back up on his feet. No real hobble there, so it looks like he will tough this one out.
Here's the mark, guys.
It's not the heaviest strap you've ever seen as well, so hopefully it does the job for him for a second. Physio is on the radio about it.
Happy with its job.
Guys, I've done that one nicely.
Yeah.
Clip that. Clip that one, send that to Curtin. See if you can land him a scholarship for his masters on that strapping alone. Scrum down, 25 out from the line. Cotter got it centre field. They've got 3 set on the short side of the left here. Penalty caught, straight through, pulling out.
And there's a bit going on. They're going on with it. Cottesloe very happy with their work there. Associates a little bit heads down.
Yeah, they're starting to lose it a little bit at scrum time here.
Cottesloe probably looking a little bit bigger out there now in this second half compared to the first half.
Yeah, all of a sudden they seem about a foot taller.
Yeah.
Don't know how, don't know why. But they're standing a little taller than those associates. As I said, they don't like chasing.
They don't.
Cottesloe come in hot in the second half.
You do say chase, but it's not a large chase. You could.
It's a
very,
mindset.
very close,
It's
yep.
a mindset. They don't
Yes.
like to be in front.
Yep.
Everything but in front seems to trouble them sometimes in a second half in a hot contest like this. Cott, send this one long, but it goes over the back of everyone. Numbers. Numbers is the call here in Sunderland. Soaks had too many in the line. Big lucky break there because they were up and away. Free kick. Option, I'd probably be going to scrum. You could get another penalty out of it. Yep. Gee, so Soaks are going to have to just forget the push here now.
Yeah.
For the rest of the half, dig in your feet, set low, set long, and just really try to hold these Cop guys off, especially on Cop feet. It's hard to win a scrum penalty against the head.
They've got to find something here.
Because the backs, they've got the talent. And in fact, their backs have looked better than Cots today, which isn't the way it looks on paper always. And I want to see a little bit more out of breaking.
Yeah.
He's moved from outside centre to the wing now, his natural position, and I want to see him light something up.
I'm telling you, Nick, he was just about to blow. I reckon he's going to do something very special soon.
I don't think we've seen it. This is a better scrum by Soaks. Yeah, that's much better. They've come round and through, and they've tapped and go, but the referee hasn't seen it, and he's going to blow that back. I betcha. Oh, I betcha. You're joking. No, it was not on the mark at all. I was just playing with him. That's a better scrum by Soaks. So they just sat there.
So
and
they did dig deep there as we asked, but now they've got to put it into motion.
And now you've got to keep ball in hand. Avoid the scrum is the name of the game here now. Another replacement about to come for Associates. It's going to be their 3rd front row replacement. And it's number 18. Scott Tolmie. the point scorer for the second grade side here.
It is Scotty Tolmie.
As you guys watching at home might not know, but he plays up front. He's a big man, the number 18, but
he's got wheels though.
He's got wheels, and he's got one of the best kicks in the comp. He's goal kicking.
He's a dead eye.
He's a dead eye. Kicks off a cone, not a regular cone. Kicks off a plastic marker cone.
Yep.
But he's been doing it for about 15 years off that cone.
It's niche, and I love it.
And works every single time. Centre field crash ball.
Look at
love that. This is what you want to see now. A bit of forward ball running, bit of aggression in the line.
Oh, Phillips there.
Oh, be careful of his ankle. He had to go there, but that's a danger run when you're already half injured. Need a half back in. Pops it nicely, gets it across the face now. Sowney trying to get through the first, but held on by the ankles.
You say be careful of Phillips' ankle there. We know how good that strapping was put on.
It seems to have held up through the first bit of contact. I'm pretty happy with it. Dragged into touch. And Cottesloe gone quickly across the back, not touched by anyone. Meredith fires it. Oh, what a hit! Vadavire has absolutely lined up the USA Eagle and sent him packing to the ground. That is what you want to see. I don't care that you play international rugby, young man. Well, experienced man. Yeah. This is the Battle of Broome Street, and this is my forte, but then he gives away a silly penalty like that.
And look, he's just handed it straight back, so...
He was a bit up and about.
Yeah, I would have been too.
I want to give him a free pass, but, you know, just take the small win.
Yeah. Put that in the bank.
Put it in the bank. I'll be talking about it, that one at the bar later.
Absolutely.
Did you know I'm better than an international? Jeez, now Robbie Ingram's going, I wish I hit him that good. If Robert Ingram hit him that good, he'd be up and about all afternoon.
I know.
Would have scored a hat-trick.
You would have seen the head wobble go around. I don't know if he would be able to keep up on his feet because the head would have been that big.
Cottesloe, 40 out from the line. Call comes from Tobias Hoskins, and he jumps at 3. Holds it for a second.
Hoskins going for a ride here.
Get out, 5, get out.
Yeah, he's out, don't worry, Ian. Down the short side, needs to be wrapped up.
Leave it now, leave it.
Opportunity for Cottesloe to build a big attack here. Reedy.
Yes, Reedy.
Straight into the line.
Calf's not holding him back.
No, Nickel lets it free. Bit of dancing, bit of jigging. I'm not sure who, but he looks good doing it.
10 offside.
Penalty advantage coming.
Here's Breaky.
Breaky has another crack and gets wrapped up again.
Number 10, offside.
Jeez, he wants to have a crack now. Look at him. You see the smile on his face. He knows he's been done twice in a row.
Yep.
That time it was Lalaga and Sifa.
He went head first too. He was going hard there. He's gone for points, so...
Yeah, this is a good option here. Got to make this one go over. Look at Bracey. He's got a big smile on his face. He knows he's been done twice in a row. He wants to get involved in the game. But the Battle of Broome Street, the atmosphere, proving to be challenging for him. I don't think he's going to give up there, though. I think now he's going to start. I don't think he's going to give up till he breaks the advantage line at least once here.
He wants something breaky.
So Meredith for the 3. To make it 16-12.
Important points here.
Huge points here. Good strike over the black dot, 16-12. And the Battle of Broome Street is entering the final quarter. And the ball kids have got 2 balls out there again. They figured it out.
Yeah, the communications between them hasn't been strong today, but they've got it right this time.
I think they're just keen. They know the atmosphere's out there this afternoon. They want to be involved.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Out in the field as long as they can.
Minutes. High kickoff. Awkwardly brought to ground as a weird star frog jump, but well held by Fargoni nonetheless. Caught in the centre of the field. Messy ruck. Strang.
Oh, Ingram.
Dots it down.
Doesn't go past him.
Fires at Lalaga. Good line here by Cottesloe to come up and meet them. Lalaga gets the hands free. Sifa.
Breaky.
Yeah, now he gives a little bit of taste back. He saw the green headgear, but it was the wrong man.
Yeah.
It's not the right one with the green headgear, and even I'm not having trouble. Phillips grubbers through. Phillips is going to win the foot race. Does he get the lucky bounce? He's on top of the ball, plays it backwards now. Support's there, but the counter ruck from Cottesloe's big. They need to get the ball free now. No, lost forward in the contact. And Lockie Phillips is giving it everything this afternoon.
He has, obviously being hampered with that ankle injury as well. The physio's come out, strapped it up, given it the tick, all good to go, and he looks about 100%.
I don't know if I can give a physio 3 votes for the entire game, but at least one.
At least one.
At least one. He's up the leaderboard somewhere.
He just needed that lucky bounce to go to favour his on his side. It just didn't quite.
Just stayed on the ground, moving to the right. If it popped up for him, he's quick. He could have been away there.
Even with that fantastic strapping of the ankle.
Oh, if the ankle wasn't strapped, I think he would have got that off one bounce, not two.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Defensive scrum, Cottesloe, who have been in control of the contest.
Fine.
Can they hold on to this one and exit properly? Both front rows up on this side. It's going to be a penalty the way of Cottesloe once again, not straight push.
Oh,
they had the loose head popped on this side, but they didn't push equally.
No, far side.
Yeah, far side up, near side stayed straight. So they got the pop, but not the straight push. And the scrums are going to be a big point of contention on review, but Ian Sunderland's handled them very well this afternoon. He's seeing a good picture at the moment. That's why he's being rewarded with games like this. Cottesloe don't add too much extra distance.
You can just see the crowd there. They've come out for this battle of the Broome Street.
Yeah, they're all starting to get involved now. See on the wall there, all the Soaks boys, legs crossed, matching each other. Good to see.
Yep.
Over the back, once again, stolen. It's Tolmy. Gets to ground inside the 22, and Soaks have a real opportunity to attack. Crashing the ball straight up. Is that Simone? Believe it is. Takes them all on. Still fighting through the line. Needs to present the ball now. Penalty advantage coming. Phillips wants a bit of the pie. He's held up short. Needs to play that one back. Who's going to pick and drive here for Soaks? No, we'll have the penalty regardless.
Wow.
And we're going to have a chat about it too. Could have been cynical. It's a picturesque afternoon when you look at that shot. We'll have a listen to the referee. 6 straight off, professional foul. Playing the ball on the ruck, 1 metre out from the line.
Oh, wow.
So 10 minutes in the bin with 15 left on the clock. Down by 4. This game's about to crack wide open if Soaks can convert here. Now, every single coach in senior rugby in Perth says have a scrum or take the line out. Nick Neary says take the points, plenty of time left.
Nick is happy to take the points.
Down by 1, 10 to go. I'm more than happy to play, but they're going to take a scrum where they've just got 6 penalties in the second half against them.
JP, you keep straight and square.
So they need to make sure they get this scrum right here, associates. It's a big call to take on the scrum. Boy, oh boy, wowee.
Just looking at Ingram here.
You reckon Ingram's got another one in him?
I think Ingram is looking like he's got a sparkle in his eye.
Yeah, it's Ingram and Vanavire out to the left here. The Liga Sifa, Ingram out to the right. Phillips looks like he's shaping left, but the ball wasn't there to go. Going to have it again. Ground's going to be unstable there near the 5. A little bit of turned up grass there.
Ingram's just having a chat there with Phillips.
Vanavire getting involved.
Vanavire just says, hey, what about me?
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I want it here. Not here, here.
So Ingram just says, hey, all right, nick off.
Yeah.
This one's mine.
You just be in the corner. I know you want it here, but I want you there. I want you there. Good hit.
Big scrum here.
Soaks look like they're in control, need to get it free. 8 picks. Nickel does well to bring him to ground immediately. Needs to roll out of there. Phillips now, Vanavire gets brought to ground. 5 out from the line.
Ingram's there. Ingram's on the left there.
No, we're just going to go back through the forwards. Sowney towards the line. Nickel's in danger with a calf injury on the floor. Backdoor Lalaga. He likes to have a crack at the line under the sticks himself. Heaps of players down in back play. 2 for Cott, 1 for Soaks. Diving towards the line. Is it Tolmy? He's over the line, held up. Oh, Scott Tolmy nearly scores in 2 grades this afternoon.
Wow. What an effort that would have been, Nick.
Would have been about his 15th point for this afternoon.
Came crashing through and you thought, oh, has he got it here? And there's just casualties everywhere. There's a couple There's a calf injury for 2, I believe. I think it might just be a cramp.
Yeah,
yes.
so we've got Nickel with a cramp.
Nickel with a cramp.
And we've got a head clash between Bracky and Vanavire. Both of them aren't looking to... Vanavire's down still. Bracky's up.
Yeah, you don't expect Bracky to stay down for too long. Vanavire, obviously.
He's got a point to prove in this.
Yes, exactly right. And Vanavire's just got a strong head as well, but he's still down. He's having a look at him, having a chat.
It doesn't look too good, though.
He's an important player.
Oh, he's a huge ball runner for the Associates.
Nickel is still having some trouble. Is it a cramp?
Yeah, Nickel's a danger to go off as well.
Yeah.
There's no halfback replacement really for Cottesloe at the moment, unless they got Rory Edwards on the bench.
Huge.
Which I don't mind if he came into the piece, but it doesn't look like he's warming up at all there.
I'll just have to give him the nod. Say, hey,
yeah, Nickel,
have a lap.
I'd be telling the coaches I'm fresh, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I can't even see him. I don't think maybe he's on the hill. He's listed. Oh no, there he is. There he's in the jacket. He's got the jacket on, staying warm.
Yeah. Held up. Goal scrum.
Right, here we go.
Yep. Rory Edwards. So there we go. I didn't catch. So yeah, Rory Edwards on for Scott Nickel. And I believe Joshua Pretorius is on for Vanavire as well.
So
in number 14.
Huge out.
Huge out. And now Pretorius, he's not the biggest winner, and now he's got to take on Braki on the left wing.
Oh boy.
If I was Soaks, I'd probably be swapping the wings over. Get Seifer on the left wing instead of playing inside centre, outside centre there.
Huge task
Anyway,
now.
back to the action. Scrum 5 metres out. Soaks have ball in hand, down by 4. 13 odd left in the game. 8 picks again, gets it to Phillips. Phillips gives it off Lalaga.
Got it, Lalaga.
And Soaks are going to go over and score underneath the post.
Got it.
Simple as that. Draw and pass. 8, 9, then 10.
Wow.
And Soaks are going to hit the front with a kick to come. It's a brilliant bit of play off the back of the scrum. Well, it was a very simple bit of play.
Yep.
I think the Cottesloe backline were expecting way more.
Yeah.
And little draw and passes gets Lalaga over for one of the easiest tries. And because he knows he's kicking it too, he made sure he got round behind the sticks. Let me make sure I've got... Yeah, I'm going to make sure I kick this one. Sets himself up 10 in front of the sticks. So 16 plays 17, kick to come.
Shouldn't have any issues here. But he's been very good today, Lalaga. Yeah. So what have Cottesloe got in the bank here?
Gee, they are a good finishing side. They know how to go deep.
So now this obviously Soaks are ahead, so they'd be happy now.
They'll be happy
They're
now.
not chasing.
It is more of a halftime mantra, but I'll give you that.
Yep.
I'll give you that there in front. And a huge substitution. Marcel Bracky.
Is Bracky coming off here?
Yeah, his head's not okay. He is looking a little bit fuzzy still from the contact. If Vanavire has gone off with it and he had a headgear, I can't imagine how Bracky stayed out there so long. So a replacement once again. Inside the 22, Chase was coming heavily. Don't have a name for the replacement, the 23 at the moment, but we'll see what we can do for you. Pocket. Robbie Ingram. Turns the fullback inside out. At the back, Meredith. Big shouts of forward from the Soak supporters. I don't think it was. The replacement winger is out there now, though. Dots the ball down. Edwards, first good bit of pill from him. Hoskins brought down centre field. Strang, back door. Meredith. Meredith, I think he grubbed it.
Oh.
And it's still through the boots. Tommy.
Ingram!
Gone backwards, does well to stay in control of himself.
Let it come, let it come.
Lost ball now. And looks like they want to have a bit of a run here, Soaks. They don't want to kick this one away. Roughly 8 minutes to go by my watch. Lalaga, who's been fantastic. Good ball on the outside. Pretorius beats the first, gets dragged into touch on the second. It was a really good run there. Good run there by Pretorius, his first touch of the afternoon. I believe the 23, Tommy.
I believe it was Tommy. Tommy is the word.
Tommy is the word. Didn't have a name for him, now we do.
Thank you.
Hoskins up at 4, winning off the top. Camara. Just wrapped up centre field, nowhere to really go here. Soaks might get a turnover if this gets any messier, and they do. Tolmy. Ingram. Penalty coming back.
Yeah, he's down, but there's still been head contact.
Oh, and the home crowd aren't.
The away crowd.
The away crowd, sorry.
High tackle.
Happy about that.
I think the call came in from the sideline late there.
Oh, mate, you were hinged at the waist.
And finds touch nicely on the Soaks 40. Slaps the wall hard.
Yeah.
Numbers blue.
Soaks by 3.
Numbers. 7.
Soaks by 3. Probably 7 to play.
You can just hear the crowd getting behind him now. It's a big finish coming.
All the goals getting up. Hoskins up at 3, gets it. Don't know what that was from Rory Edwards. Doesn't need the triple cutout from there. Camara straightens up though, takes it on himself, gets just back to the advantage line. Fadiatoa.
Oh, wow.
Good leg drive, but loses it forward. Scrum called. Calls from the sideline as well to just clear this one, get the territory game going. Start winding the clock down and make sure you're in the opposition half. Got a feeling Cotter going to put a bit into this scrum though. If I'm Soaks, I'm just trying to lock this one down again because Kaisaridi and Fadiatoa are going to have an absolute crack at this one. A reverse penalty here is the one to play for.
The shorts are getting pushed up. They're getting low.
So there's not much shorts anyway.
No. He's going to have to bypass that calf issue. Give it to his all.
Good hit. Little bobbled on the far side, but they hold it steady. Ooh, a bit of an angle here on this side, but the ball comes free, so we play away. Lalaga goes centre field, gets the turn of the head. Needs this one to sit up now. Can't go too long. Has to play it. Deep in his own 22. Not the best kick. It's not out. Can fire it off. Half of a late hit, but that's okay. Lalaga fires it wide. Simone out on the left wing. He's got Pretorius on the outside. Takes on the bit of contact up inside the 22. And Soaks start to feel a bit of energy here once again. Sowney, backdoor, Lalaga. Lalaga, another cutout pass. Not sure why we're throwing so many now, boys, but it works out nonetheless. Hemi brought down centre field. We're coming back for an offside penalty. Believe it was Camara on the kick chase, started to angle in when he was well offside from the play before.
Give the option of a scrum, offside here, or scrum where he kicked it. Okay.
Scrum down there is the call.
10, scrum back here.
So good call from the referee. Didn't call it live because I didn't think it was he was going to have as much of an effect as he did, but Camara on the kick retreat, he was up at halfway, came straight across to the ball runner, was nowhere near onside. Option there, scrum inside the red zone. Soaks are on again. Another replacement coming on here for Associates. Number 21, Todd Lewis, replacing Lockie Phillips finally, who's had a very good second half, Lockie Phillips. He's been attacking the line nicely.
Especially, you can just see the ankle, the strapping. We might have to take those points away, those votes away from the physio, because
if he did another layer or two, maybe you could have got the 80 done. You know, I've got still about 4 minutes left. That's another layer at least. You know, it's compound interest basically. The more layers it actually goes up, you know.
So yeah, he'll be staring up at the ceiling tonight, that physio, wondering what could have been.
Inside the 22, scrum down, Soaks ball. Lalaga gets it and fires a flat ball to Ingram, who gets chopped off at the legs, didn't even have hold of the ball, losing it forward, and we're going to have a scrum. Good let off, good defence. Well done, Cop.
Now, the Cottesloe bench now just stressing 5 minutes to go. So how much have you got, Nicky?
Yeah, I'm just under 4.
Just under 4, so I guess we're about to find out.
But I could have missed a time off somewhere. Yeah. Who knows? Lots going up in the box here this afternoon. Can't be so diligent with my watch. Cottesloe scrum inside their own 22. Need to get some points soon. How they go about it, there's many ways to do it. Let's have a reset. Oh, and he's going to go penalty straight down. Interesting. Couldn't quite see what's happening at the front there. We'll have to trust him. But not what Soaks needed. That's an absolute gift, but that's not out. That's not a great kick at all. Ingram
says, thank you, mother, for the rabbits.
Brought down to ground on the 40. Replacement halfback in there now. Sowney inside ball, Simone. Still leg driving forward, Simone. Ball available at the back here. Lewis, Ingram, faking. And it's a tackle, must release.
Calling offside the Cottesloe bench there.
There was no obstruction there. Brought to ground nicely. Soaks just slowing this play down. Now Lalaga, he'll accelerate things. Chips over to the top towards the limestone wall we love so well. Brought back by Meredith, who beats the first and the second. It starts to get the legs moving. Now on the outside, Kamara works his way up to halfway. Plenty of forward runners out to the right here. Tobias Hoskin, he wants a crash ball. Gets it now. They're not offside at all. Thank you very much, Cottesloe. That's okay. Kaiseridi. Big bump off on the first bit of contact. Now we open side again. Fighting towards the line. Cottesloe need to find something magical. Strang touched. Soaks are going to have to get back on top of this one. Pretorius dives on it. And it's going to be lost forward.
He's knocked it on.
Accidental knock on into his own player. Pretorius was diving. I believe it was Jesse Elliott, just didn't communicate with each other and they clashed into each other.
How big would the USA Eagle be here?
Yeah, you'd love to see him out there, but he was rocked on the head, so I don't know. And he's still on the ground down there.
I don't think we'll see him again, but wow.
No.
This is his time to shine.
1 minute to go on my watch. Cottesloe down by 4. It's the Battle of Broome Street. It's the grand final replay. It's your Fortescue Premier Grade match of the round.
Crouch.
One big run will do it here. Who's going to be the man for Cottesloe to try it?
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Straight down.
Okay.
Both sides here.
Messi.
Needs to fix his angle here,
Set up
3.
right. Listen for my calls. Let's go.
Don't want to see another scrum penalty here. We just want to see some good rugby. Want to see someone from the Cottesloe backline absolutely take it to this formidable defensive associates that has been here this afternoon, all afternoon.
Crouch. Bind.
Panshi Kamara in number 11, set at an outside centre, little cutout position. Could crash it in to Sifa.
Oh, wow.
Cottesloe just hang on. Soaks with a big scrum. Strang has to go himself. Didn't have many options this time.
No, stay out.
Rory Edwards picks it out. Inside centre, bumping off one, trying to find a way through, still shrugging off a couple, but now driven back in the contest, lost his momentum. Lalaga tries to attack the contest. Cottesloe not happy about the clean out attempt, but it had no material effect on much at all.
Soaks really coming out of here, Nick.
Yeah, line speed's terrific at the moment. It was a good tackle, Noble. Deep ball. Meredith trying to find a way through. He's struggling through everything, but he's doing a good job at it.
He's been big late here.
Yeah, he's had a cracking second half, Meredith. Now popped free.
Release.
Being quiet out there, Marcy, this afternoon,
Oh,
but
wow.
could be the man for them. Fadiatoa works it up to the 22. Doesn't take no for an answer when driving those legs.
Sort of took a hit from him there and said, all right, I'll back off.
Penalty advantage, offside. Kamara dishing out wider. Opportunities now in Cottesloe's favour. Jackson goes to ground. Just touching the 22 still here. Cottesloe need to find an opportunity. We're going to come back for the penalty. And the points won't do it. They're down by 4.
Offside.
What's the option going to be? Scrum or line out? It's a big kick for a line out. It has to be a scrum.
That's full time now. 3.
Taking the points to level it up. So Cottesloe, controversially, are going to draw this one up. Don't know if there's any time left on the watch. By mine there isn't. But this would mean a 19-all draw if it is full time.
What an end, eh?
I mean, for none of these boys to take away the points.
Oh, wow.
Would be absolutely controversial. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some unsavoury words from Soaks after. Meredith to level the game, potentially the end of the game. Oh, he's missed. He shanked it right. I mean, he shanked it to the left from dead in front. Meredith, who's been good with the boot all day, has absolutely shanked one. And Soaks are going to win the Battle of Broome Street, the grand final rematch, 19-16. I can't believe they've actually missed that kick. And
Meredith
maybe
was
now...
so good in this second half. He had lifted so much, and you just thought, he's got this, it's in the bag, and he's missed that.
And I hate to bring it back to the first 5 minutes of this game, but Caleb who?
Caleb who?
Caleb Young would have drilled that one over the sticks, and Cottesloe have lost the Battle of Broome Street.
Rubbed some salt into the wounds there, Nick.
I'm down here with Tom Ingram. Beautiful little afternoon. It was a great first half fire. We thought maybe you were going to end up with both those tries in the second half, but in the first half, but you were pivotal in making both happen. How were you thinking on those counter-attack opportunities in the first half?
Oh, no, thanks very much. First of all, thanks to Cott. It's a really tough game. I think we've been in them since 2018. So it's good to get the win there. In terms of those two tries, I think the first one got pretty lucky. He got that charge down there, and Christian's a bit quicker than me, so I thought he'd run and take that over. And the second one pretty lucky as well. Try to get out the back door to Davida and sort of bounce the ball went our way, and over for another try. So yeah, really happy with that.
No, it is fantastic as well. You managed to just hold on, get the 4 points. I'll let you go enjoy it with everyone tonight, and we'll catch you in the next couple of weeks. Cheers, Tom. Thank you to NRTV, and we'll catch you all next week.